Okay, welcome to Sacred Enzyme and 13th Archetype. So I'm going to show you the backyard here. So let's start with the bananas, the banana trees. Banana trees are growing like crazy. So here's my couple trees right here that have gotten big. And then I'll take you over here and show you how these guys are growing. I mean, this is like crazy big. So these are all these tiny little banana trees that I moved over here after the freeze. All of them are growing. I've been picking pineapples. These guys have really grown. Look at the ones back there. I mean, this looks like a jungle. So yeah, these banana trees are really growing. And then my lilies, and I got ginger everywhere. So that's good. Super excited. This tree is so laden with berries, and it keeps raining, so I've been trying to wait for it to get dry enough to come out here and pick. They got a nice little blush on them. These are ready to be picked. This is Vitex Chaseberry. See if my little bumblebee buddy... Oh, there he is. I have a little bumblebee. Resident bumblebee. He is always over here. Well, hello, friend. So yes, he usually is on that spot over there on the other side. It's his favorite spot. So check this garden out, guys. This thing has just gone crazy. I'm so excited about my garden. I just came out here and picked a whole basket full of tomatoes yesterday, and I already got more that need to be picked. This cherry tomato tree bush is just all over the place. So look at how pretty cotton is. Who would have thought that cotton flowers were so beautiful? They're absolutely gorgeous. This Mexican greens are so delicious. I harvested a bunch of these the other night, and I put them in my chicken chili, and they were fantastic. They're really good. Really good. It's the first time I've ever had them, and I was really surprised at how tasty they were. So I've got these. These must be tomatillos. I don't remember what they are, but I got to run it through a identifier. So look at all my corn I got. Tons of corn. I'm happy that I got some beautiful corn on the cob. So nice. And so I've got volunteer cherry tomatoes coming up all down here. A lot of times I'll just eat them out here, and then I spit the seeds into the thing. So look at the size of this. This is one tomato plant, guys. Look at this thing. Cherry tomato. This thing is like, let me see. Well, I'm 5'2.5", and it's taller than me. So 5'2". So this is 5.5 feet tall. So look at my Chicago squash. Look at this thing. This thing is down and back and wrapped around. This thing is huge. Huge. And then the other corn that I planted that was struggling, it's doing better. My sunflowers are all getting big. Look at my Seminole pumpkins. I got 2 plants here. These guys are growing all over the place, so that's good. Here's my other corn. These are my paste tomatoes. I got sorghum growing down here. And then I've got all my beans and peas, sunflowers. This is more squash down here. My lemongrass. Everything's growing really good. Job's Tears. I'm really hoping I'm going to get another Job's Tears plant. Job's Tears is kind of like sorghum. It's one of those grains that is super nutritious and ancient. They make rosaries with Job's Tears beets. So I planted my little citrus trees in here. These are little grapefruit, ruby red grapefruits that I grew from a seed, and these are papayas. So these were the squash that were in here. I moved them up front. So here's my Mexican common beans, and then I moved a bunch of stuff out of here and took it up front. But look at how good the mugwort's doing right there. And the stevia, I harvested a bunch of stevia, and I have it in the house drying, but it wasn't getting enough sun because the zucchini was taking over. So it's already starting to spring back. So this right here is echinacea. These are the cantaloupe. The cantaloupe are doing good. I put a little bit more Epsom salts on them, and it seemed to really do them right. So I've got a little bit of lettuce right there. I think I might take it up front. These are rainbow tomatoes, and look at how good these guys are doing. Really good. They're growing up in between these 2 trellises. And so, yeah, they're doing pretty good. We got some pests down here, so I'm gonna have to put some basil in there. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this bed here. I had okra growing here in the back, and then that's what I put up front on the trellis, and this is just weeds. So I still got a little bit of oregano, and I got 3 strawberry plants left, and they're hanging on. Over here, collards, which I planted for the bugs, which, as you can see, they didn't waste no time. I'm telling you, if you keep collards growing, a lot of the pests will just go for those and the basil. So the red okra is looking pretty good. These are peppers that my daughter-in-law brought me a whole pot over of just a clump of peppers together, so I just put them out here. And then my peas are starting to go up my trellis. And then over here is the potato bed. And then look at the size of these tomatoes. This is crazy. So these guys got to go up front. These are my lemon tree, and I'm trying to keep them covered to keep the swallowtails off of them, because they'll destroy your seedlings. I know everybody wants to be earthy granola and feed all of the swallowtail butterflies, but when you have small seedlings like this, you can't let the swallowtails get on them. They will destroy them, guys. So that's a rosemary. I got some more greens there. And then these are my tomatoes. These are my, oh my goodness, look at the size of these things. These are my speckled Roma tomatoes. I've got tons of tomatoes on these, and these are all the way up to the top of the trellis now. They're huge. And then I've got lots of basil down here. So yeah, I'm just waiting for me to get some ripe tomatoes on this thing. But yeah, I got tons of tomatoes on here, and I'm super excited about that. So this was a perfect place to start these peanuts. The peanuts are really happy. So we'll see what happens. And then the squash is coming back. I got watermelons growing up the trellis. So look at how good my plants, my trees that I planted are coming back. I'm telling you, you have to build these little beds around your fruit trees, because it makes such a difference. Just having this here with the cardboard on top of it, this tree's doubled in size. My fig tree, the same way. Even my apple tree is so much happier. It's got all these leaves on here. Before it was just twigs with a few little leaves up here at the top. They were looking a little bit rough, but I mean, seriously, look at that. Look at that. Look at the mulberry trees. They haven't all grown so big. My ginger's doing good. All my volunteer peppers, tomatoes, and things are all coming up. My guava tree is happy. So yeah, and then doing these over here was interesting, because I ran out of wood, because it was just recycled wood. I did these beds over here on the side, and I have 2 peach trees. Well, the peach tree that doesn't have a bed around it is really lagging back in the performance compared to the other one. And even my little pomegranate tree, just having these beds around the trees has made such a huge difference. I'm gonna walk over here. Sorry guys, I'm moving slow today. Anyway, I cut this tree back right here. I mean, I really aggressively cut it back, because it's not been thriving for a long time. And so it is really bouncing back now, and I'm super happy. But look, having this bed down here, and then having a collar around the base of the tree, that's made a big difference. So yeah, look over here. I don't want to get wet with the sprinkler and smell like egg water, but I'm gonna zoom you in over here. Let me show you. My pomegranate is doubled in size. These are 2 plum trees. So you got the one right here that has the bed. See how good that one looks? And then the one that doesn't. See the difference? These were planted at the exact same time. So yeah, and then I thought that I had lost this tree right here, but you see I got a little bit at the bottom. So that's good. So I did not lose that guava tree. So yeah, the peach tree is the one that has the bed. Look at how healthy it's looking. It's even got little peaches on it. Now look at the peach tree that doesn't have the bed. See? Big difference. So got to get that worked out. So I'm just waiting for my back to get a little bit better. I've hurt myself and I got to rest up. So we're going to be doing content today, guys. We'll do some content for the channel. I got to cool my jets. But I'm super excited about the garden and the food forest. And I'm just looking forward to maintaining it and babysitting it and nurturing it and harvesting. So with that, when you come and find me, I'll be here. Because we're living in the past, present, and the future all at the same time. Don't forget to get outside today. Become part of nature. Immerse yourself in it. Get off the phone. Get off the Wi-Fi. Get off the internet. Detox. You don't have to worry about having a Faraday cage around your phone. If you just don't use your phone, you leave it. Leave it behind. You don't have to take a phone with you everywhere you go. You know, when I was a kid, you left the house. When I was before the internet, before cell phones, you just left the house. When you got back, you got back. You wrote a note. You went to a payphone. No big deal. So, you know, a lot of people are starting to talk about the poison in our food now. And I've been talking about this for a long time on this channel. You know, I had a huge epiphany about our food when I lost my brothers. And they started coming back to me and talking to me from the other realms. So with that, it's a beautiful day outside today. And we're definitely going back to a vapor canopy. This is the first year I've had such a good garden, and I'm super happy. So with that, I hope to catch you on the next one. We're going to be harvesting chaseberries today and drying them. So I'd love to hear what you have to say. And if you would like to be involved in our heirloom seed project, you can email me at hstacy90@gmail.com. Our whole point and the whole means of our madness is to plant all heirloom seeds in the earth again, restore genetic codes, and help people restore their health and their vitality. So with that, I hope to catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.